Hello, Monsters American, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires and part 7 of my supporter campaign for Mr. Spume. That's not Spew. Hang on, where is he? There he is. There's Mr. Spume. There he is. He's at Null at the moment. He's at Null. Right, last time we had a poll, the poll was, should we do the short victory or the long victory? And people said, let's just do the short victory. So, we're headed to Cathedral, baby. Boop, boop. Boop. Right, we're going to need to kill some dwarves, though. So, also sail around. Well, we could always just sail around. We could kill all of Bretonia.
Devotee of the lady.
Or we could just smash up. I don't even know how Kothic is alive, to be honest. Kothic usually dies really early, so the fact that it's still alive, pretty impressive. Or annoying, depending on where you are emotionally. So let's spend some. We got a fair wedge of cash, haven't we? Do I want to keep going south? Everyone want to go south of the river? Don't go south of the river. I'm going to go south of the river, even though it's sort of west of the river, technically, but still. The point stands. I could use the souls. Like, I really could use the souls. I really need the souls. Right, we might go on a little journée, as the French would say, to go. I don't think they'd say that. Oh yeah, Jaeger, I forgot about you. Hang on. Wait, can I upgrade these guys to be horses? Oh, you have to be. Well, you're shitting me. Can I just do this? Do you keep your? Okay, good. Needs to be rank 8. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine. Needs to be rank 8 too. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine. Yeah. Good. I flags look kind of similar, and so I constantly mix up Festus and me. Oh, it's Jeremy Clarkson.
Text me about this. The Fly Lord's chosen. Now they will see.
Right, well, you can cobble that together, and I do mean cobble. Let's get some of you boys in here. Oh, you need to be upgraded. Let's give you lances. I want some shock cav. You heard me. Shock cav me, baby. I don't want normal cav, which don't shock. I want the shock value. It was really hot yesterday, but it's still 22, almost 23 degrees in this office. But I need to get a fucking aircon unit. That's what I need, because sometimes it gets so hot in here. The thing is, it's either there's a large period of the year where it's fine, and then there's a large period of the year where it's ludicrously hot. I think we're going to keep though. Okay, we'll get rid of one of. No, in fact, let's get rid of you. Then we can get Mr. Jaeger in here. Yeah, and then there's just sometimes where it's either ludicrously hot or too cold. And it's quite warm at the moment, but I can deal with it. Like, I'm sweating slightly, but it's okay. But like last night I was trying to do recording and I was dying. Like 28 degrees in here and I was just not doing very well. I don't do well in heat anyway. It kind of overpower. I'm okay to a certain, and then it's basically I'm okay to a certain level of heat, and then I just die. That's it. I'm dead. My brain, no function good. No good function, brain, and that's it basically. And I'm then friggin' useless. I just want to go and have a lie down in a dark room with a cold flannel over my head. Doesn't help locking yourself in a small room with what effectively is a space heater. There's some days where it might be a little bit on the cold side. Great effects for Dark Fortress military buildings. Okay, but you know, play Total War for an hour, and suddenly it's a good temperature in this room because the computer has warmed everything up. Hello, Elspeth. I do apologise for this. Regrettably, I require the souls. Ooh, that's a good number of souls, isn't it? That explosive missile damage will come in handy. Actually, we do have thingy-majigs. The guns. The hell cannons, that's it. Boop. Oh, look at all these souls! I got souls coming out of my arse. Which is not ideal, but hey, you know, that's just life for you. You guys can't. I don't have anyone to upgrade, do I? No. Right. Having knocked Elspeth back on her ass, will she peace out with me? No. We may have to kill her. We may be forced to kill her just so that she doesn't come at me, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot we were at war with Carrick Ziflin already. I forgot we were at war with them. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Oh, so I mean we can't upgrade them. That's the problem. I mean Marauder champions are pretty. I said Marauder Oh, I can only get one. Marauder champ. Okay, we won't. Well, I won't recruit just one guy then. I could get a hell cannon. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get them. We'll get them. That fills out that army, and that is generally fine.
Artifacts to empower me.
You need to be rank 9, don't you? What's it? No, 8? Was it 8? Oh shit! Yes, son. Yep. Yep. Look at that, Rot Knight. Boom. Job done. Fuck. Yeah. I do quite like this method of upgrade. I just wish that, I say, the only problem is that only the Warriors of Chaos do it, no one else, which means that you end up in this position where you are kind of hampered at recruiting stuff, and the AI can, and other factions can just recruit whatever the fuck they like, whenever they like. But I think if every faction was the same, then it'd be pretty good. Although there's some cases that obviously would not work. But I think it only works for Chaos Warriors. I guess you could upgrade state troops to great swords, maybe? But, yeah, I don't think it works in some respects. Like Reichsguards Knights Panther? That doesn't really work, does it? Because they're different knightly orders. Wouldn't really make sense.
Bring ruin. My prayers are answered.
But overall, I do like it. Well, I guess we could slap that in there. We could recruit some demons then, couldn't we? Because at the moment, my tech is such that I'm only... Hang on. Yeah, so we've still got 2 we can unlock, but I've got... Oh yeah, I've got the plague drones. Do we not have any plague drones available? Do we not? Or did we recruit some? Were they always here? I can't remember. It's a problem with playing campaign, like only every so often. You forget what you did. Especially I forget what I did. Because I am terrible at remembering shit. Queen Marist. Lorne Senate's first seal Val now.
Lady of the Azrael.
I'm kind of interested to know what kind of character she is. Anyway, we need to. Okay, let's heal up. Oof, it's not healing very quickly, is it? But we need to finish off Elspeth, otherwise she will be back and she'll be a pain in the ass. Let's get some upgrades there, just in case the dwarves decide to kick off. Hopefully, where's my, okay, what are you up to? You're current, what is going on here? You're currently fighting the, okay. I quite like seeing, like, what everyone is doing. Like, why, wait, why are you going over that way? Are you going there? You're going there. Why are you going over there? What's the plan? Do you have a plan? I think we want the answer to that one. No, you don't. Never mind. I've got loads of building slots, but I don't really need to build anything in them because I'm so far away from them they're not actually that useful anymore. What does this do? Rotfly. Oh, rotflies are actually quite handy. And Jeremy Jezza Clarkson. Wait, are you a... Did I didn't do that. You need to be... You need to reach rank 15, my friend. I don't know how you're going to reach rank 15 over here, because there's just hordes of fucking dwarves hanging around. That's not ideal, is it? Never mind. Once we've got the boys together, the boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Do we need any of that? We can't afford it. Never mind. We'll upgrade it next turn, probably, if I remember. So all of the monster hunts seem to be buggered. So I guess at least it's a real Norscan experience in that regard. They didn't work even when I completed it anyway, so never mind. But guess we won't worry about those. But we can finish off the campaign, and potentially I've got an interesting faction lined up next. But hey, I guess we'll potentially do a poll. I think I can probably... I mean, at this point, Cathedral might just die of their own accord. I can't actually... What I need is an agent to go over there, so I can actually have a look and see where Cathedral are. But we shall see. Right, do we actually... could I actually recruit an agent from anywhere? I could potentially recruit an agent here. Do we have... Oh, we do have an agent. Right, doesn't matter who. Don't care. Not interested. Not important. The important thing is you need to get down to Cathedral and tell me what your Chaos Eyes see. Oh, we can actually see them over there. Right. How many settlements have you got? 1. Right, well, that's going to be not that hard. How many settlements do you have? Just the 1 settlement, actually? Okay. Okay, well... Oh, come on, guys. Can't we be cool about this? If I give them that. No, okay. Can't believe they want to take out one of my boys. You can't just kill a unit of... I almost said Chaos Space Marines. No, Chaos Warriors. There we go. You can't kill a unit of Chaos Warriors. I won't allow it. I refuse. Instead, I'm just going to absolutely body you in manual combat and prove auto-resolve is incorrect again. Chaos Knights moving in from behind, rolling over the crossbowman. Isn't it wild that I've had I feel like I've had these Chaos Knights for friggin' ages from Marauders, and it's turned, what, like 80 something? And they're not even at their max level yet. It just takes so long. It takes so long to level anyone up. Is that just me? Am I going insane? Am I wrong? No. It's the children who are wrong. Okay, spoilers, but we lose like 6 guys during this entire fight. Not even a full unit of Chaos Warriors. I think it's fair to say Autrezolf got it wrong. Again. Did you just take out a... Okay, well they did manage to kill a Dragon Ogre. But apart from that, pretty easy. Where is their general? Oh, there he is! Oh, Grand Marshal Erkstein. Is he dead yet? No. We can kill him. We don't have to, but we probably could do. Look at him, he's a big beefy boy, isn't he? Yeah, you better run. Jesus Christ! That looked like it hurt. Goodness gravy me. Wow. Wow. So yeah, so they didn't manage to kill a unit. In fact, they killed 6 guys. That's not very impressive, is it? Right, I'm going to occupy this one purely for the replenishment. Wow, more artillery bonuses. Whoop-de-doo. You know what? I'm not going to worry about Fort Sol. I'm not interested. We're leaving. By the time they manage to pick themselves back up, I'll be long fucking gone. I'll be out of here. Okay. We could do stand or die, but I don't really see the point. We've got Pestilent Decay, which is good. Putrefying, noxious. Oh, that's just missile resistance, isn't it? Blah. I was looking at that going, oh, weapon strength, that'd be handy. No, it's just missile resistance, which isn't that useful. None of this is particularly good. This is all terrible. Okay, I'll go Devastating Charge for no reason other than everything else is worse. Oh, you're a tick. Okay, I don't need to worry about you. Tell you what. Here's something. Don't tell me about unassigned skill points anymore. I'll dish them out when they're good and ready. When we've got like a lot of them to dish out, like 5. When you got 5 skill points, that feels like you can get some stuff done. When it's just 1, it's just a lot of clicking on people and it's a lot of work basically. I like the fact that, you know, we've got heroes in this game, but fuck me, are they annoying to upgrade. When you get into the late game, so many fucking things you need to click. So I do feel like Total War in general, like the admin gets so much worse as you go on. And there's no way to fix that problem. Hello, you want military access? Sure, I have no strong feelings either way, to be honest. I mean, I guess that's true of any game, but I feel like Total War, it definitely is just worse. Total War has an egregious amount of admin that you need to fulfill as time goes on. It's fine. I'm going to leave this just a burning. In fact, you know what? I'm going to abandon it. Fuck it. Let's get rid of it. I do like, in Warhammer 2, they did give you the ability to abandon settlements, but there was a, when they first introduced it, there was this really nasty, hello. Where are you going? It's a bit cheeky, isn't it? Whenever you abandoned a settlement, it gave your entire empire, like, a debuff of public order for some reason. It really was this case of going, well, why would you want to abandon a settlement? No, you can't abandon a settlement. Get the fuck back in there. You're like, no, I don't want it. Yes, you do. Take the fucking settlement, manage it. No, I don't want to. We weren't asking. It's just really weird. Okay, you go in there. Just hold the line for a minute, all right? That's all. I'm a little bit concerned about this, actually. I'm a little bit concerned. I'll tell you what, let's head this way. Because we'll need to go around anyway, right? To go to Cathedral. Thank you. And now we're on our way. Chance of plague spreading? Sure. I should have done the cult more times. I really like spreading cults, but it takes a long time to spread cults as this fact. It's more fun when you're playing as Arbol and you can spread them all over the place. That's good times. You just have to go and beat someone up near a settlement and you can get a cult on it. Boom, job done. Then you can start spreading cults and then you can get more charge bonus. And I got some pretty ludicrous charge bonus. It was very good. I enjoyed it. Although I will say, Khorne as a faction is pretty... They've only got the one move, haven't they? Like a bloodthirsty charge across the battlefield into melee. It's pretty much their standard sort of go-to. Which is fine. You know, it's not much nuance to it. That's the only issue. Not much... Ah, you know what then? Flourish is fine. You guys do you. Right, where are these friggin' dwarves, and where are they going?
No, I will not shame my clan. All things rot.
Mate, I don't care if you do or don't. Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Tyrant in training.
Okay.
All shall rest.
I do like Dark Elves. They got Riz, as the kids would say. Right, you stay there. We're catching up with you. Going to advance you a little bit, but not too far, just in case, because there's dwarves and then there are hills. What we want to do is we want to get to Moussalon, and then we want to sail across to Torquil. Easy peasy. Kill everyone there. Job done. Bish bosh bash. Next campaign. So, next campaign. I am thinking we play as... There is a mod for the Blood Dragons, which could be quite fun. So I'm thinking maybe we do that. Maybe. The problem is that if a patch, if like the DLC hits at some point, it's going to completely wipe that campaign. So I don't know if we've got enough time to do it before that. So maybe we'll have a poll as to if we do that or we do something else, do that for a day, and then depending on that, like we can decide whether we want to do something different or we want to do that. So I think that's probably a good idea, because I've been wanting to do that Blood Dragon campaign. I was going to do it for the next full campaign, but I changed my mind at the last second, and instead I'm playing Cathay with the Tiger Men mod because I really wanted Tiger Men. What can I say? It's Cat Boys, am I right? Alright, where are you of the... Right, where can you get to? You can get down here, but I don't think that's a massive concern. You can't reach me from there. Well, tell you what. Just be a little bit careful. Sometimes the AI can surprise you. Suddenly appears out of the fog of war. The one thing it's good at is playing hide and seek. I must say, I do like these. They're just like piled shit on top of a ship. On one, it's like even on one side of it as well. It's not even like on the ship proper. It's like hanging onto a side of it. That thing should capsize, really. Come on. How many slayers do we think these dwarves have got? And why is it a bajillion of the fuckers? Right, can I fight? Really? Rank 8. I do feel like the rank requirements are kind of ludicrous. No, I'm not. You can finish him off. I'm busy in the Empire. But Ted. Stamping his feet and demanding. Who does he think he is? Right, shenanigans? Nah. Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. Meh. War is proving ground. Well, hang on, what does that do? It's character experience again. Activation code. Okay, I'll take a Shaggoth. For no other reason than I feels like it. Right, how far can Gutrot get? He can... Right, if we go for the bridge. Okay, we're on the move, everyone. Let's go. I said, let's fucking go. Yeah, my boon is, get a fucking move on. Okay, everyone can go across the bridge. You just have to hope the dwarves don't have lightning strike. Although if they do have lightning strike, then they have to fight one-on-one, and the AI hates doing that, so we should be fine. They absolutely hate fighting one-on-one. They do not. They do not want to do that shit. Fight fair? Get the fuck out of here. I forgot I had you. Wait, did I? No, really? I thought I told you to get a fucking move on. I mean, you're useless now. By the time you get down here, we'll be there anyway. We're going to burn a path across Bretonia. Hello? You know what? I had a sneaking suspicion you might try this. What is it with the goblin hewers, man? What are you doing? I do question why, one, this road has got grass all over it. How did they build this? Why would they put dirt all over the road? Although it's nice to see they actually did do a bridge that you can see under. So that's nice. I'm a little bit confused about. Surely this should be like stone or something? Anyway, not really important. Also this, look at these edges. Look at these fucking edges. Look at that. What is this? Literally unplayable. Also, how's the river looking? Right, first things first, is it flowing the right way? Okay, it's flowing this way, which is correct. Okay, good. And you know what? This river looks actually kind of okay. I'm going to give this... You know what, it's not, because that looks very shallow up there, and that would be flowing a lot quicker than it is. Anyway, the important thing is the battle, allegedly. So, I've let them come across the bridge because then I can sort of jump them in a big blob. That's the plan anyway. I don't know why you'd bring all the goblin hewers. It feels excessive. Although, that does do a lot of damage in fairness. I guess throwing a lot of axes very quickly into the face of a Chaos Warrior will do some damage. But it's only going to last for the time it takes them to charge directly into that unit. And then playtime's over. And although they do have, obviously, Slayers, who will do damage to my Chaos Warriors, I don't think it's going to be that problematic. Like, the Chaos Warriors should be able to deal with them fairly easily, even though they're mostly armor-piercing guys and they don't have any armor, so to speak, because they're just wearing trousers. Do have the Rot Knights. We are living in apocalypse now as some gyrocopters take pot shots at me. Trying to get the stupid sexy snake lady over somewhere where she can take... She's done 488 damage dealt as gold already, which is pretty impressive. I was trying to get her to shoot these. She didn't want to shoot anyone. She was very reluctant to shoot anyone. I was trying to get her to like shoot into the back here. Didn't want to do that. I was trying to get her to shoot these guys. She was reluctant to do that until eventually she decided that, oh, all right, I guess I'll do it. And you see, that feels really good. Love the lasers. Yeah, that's the stuff. Love that shit. How much damage does gold now? 572? Pretty good. Keep it up. Alright, we're a bit grindy, but we're good at grinding. Also, a couple of units of Chaos Warriors broke and ran for some reason. So I guess they got a lot of axes in the face. So we're going to bring them around and sort of trap all of these dwarves. And then they got nowhere left to run. Now, we do have a Demon Hunter. No, not a Demon Hunter. What's his name? Demon Slayer. Is that right? Is he a Demon Slayer? I'm sure he's a Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, yeah. Demon Slayer, but I've been dropping Rancid Visitations on his head, and it seems to have been doing the job. He doesn't have much health left, so we just need to keep doing that, and eventually he will cark it. Stupid sexy snake lady is taking pot shots at the gyrocopters, because she's the only unit in the army with any kind of range attack. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it is pretty accurate. Right, Demon Slayer's almost dead. Why does every dwarf army I come across led by a dwarf slayer? Dwarf Slayer? No, Demon Slayer. I wish he was a Dwarf Slayer. Okay, there goes the Rancid Visitations. That should be enough to finish him off. Dunk tank him. How many killed? 13 kills, 1,141 damage dealt as gold. Very nice. Zap. Got another one. Oof. The Rot Knights, I mean, they have done fairly well. They got 36 kills. They're 2,000 damage dealt as gold. You know what? That is pretty legit. Good job, guys. I'm going to give you that. And it looks like we've got the dwarves completely contained, which means this army won't have that many survivors. Well, that wasn't a good idea, was it? You're silly, but oh, you're going to take that. Well, you can have that one. I don't really care. Oh, you didn't even take it. You just sacked it for how much money? 1,260. Well, I genuinely hope that was worth it. It almost certainly wasn't. Alright, we are going to... We're gonna go and take that one. Gonna go on the offensive. Oh, Wintertooth is dead. Right, you guys stay there for a second. Yep, wait, what? Eliminate any lord in battle. Mission successful. Nice. I knew I could do it. Right, we bop you. We occupy you. And then we continue on our journey to Moussalon. Do I want to... Ah, screw it. Grab this one. I don't know what it is. What is it? Of all the true silver, sure. Now, we don't want to get too... Oh, we're actually at war with them, are we? So it's fine. I thought we don't want to get too close. They might pick a fight with us. But no, they're not going to. Because we're not at war with them. Yet. We will be... God, Carrack Ziflin is actually is really strong. Mind you, it is... There is now a major faction, so that is, I guess, to be expected. It's quite fun, isn't it? Okay, we're going to do Nurgle Path, obviously. And I'm going to upgrade you. We'll upgrade you. We'll upgrade you. I've actually got a lot of money. I guess we could upgrade you. I do think, apart from giving you money, like, the fortresses are kind of meh, right? That's all they really do is just give you more income, which is fine. How much money am I making from them? Just out of interest. 3,800? I mean, that's okay, isn't it? It's just a respectable amount of money. But they're pretty terrible as places to recruit stuff because it takes so long for it to replenish that you just, it's almost not worth sticking around. It takes longer to recruit stuff through a dark fortress than it does from a normal settlement with recruitment buildings. Let's let our vassals flourish. Because I have no need of their money. Okay, on we go, boys. No rest for the wicked. Jaeger! Oh, were you... You must have been in this army. Hang on. There we go. Good job, boys. Excellent work. Now, is this who is? Oh, that's the. So this is the faction leader. What does he have? Narclad. Rorik Granite Hands, the king of Carrack Ziflin. The warriors of Clan Galstock rarely have contact with other holds, trusting in their own sturdy armor and staunch camaraderie. Mountain Breaker. Narclad. He's got the Hammer of Carrack Ziflin. Yeah, looks alright. Looks okay. Doop-a-doop, hello. Right. Oh wait. Do we need the entirety of the Reichlands? Need control of 2 provinces. Currently we have control over that. But we might not have control over that for much longer if Carrack Ziflin have their little way with it. Never mind. I think what we'll say is if we wipe Cathik out, that's the campaign done. Tick. Job complete, right? I can't be bothered to send someone back to the Reichland just because some dwarves decided to get uppity. Yeah. I don't care. You don't even want that back. You just want to sack it. Sure, whatever makes you happy, guys. Whatever makes you happy. Okay, we want Jeremy Clarkson to take Moussalon. Boop. And occupy. He's an aspiring leader. I'm sure he is. Have you lost anything yet? Weirdly, you have not. Are you even at war with them? We'll check that in a second.
Allow me.
Okay, do you have defences? You do not have defence. Wait, do you have defences? You've got the entity... No, I don't think you do. That doesn't increase wall defences, does it? Adds walls, no. Seaport, no. Fairground, Dragon Keep, Elven Embassy. No, you have no defences. Well, that's an interesting fact. What's an interesting fact? I'm just gonna sit here. Don't worry about the Plague Fleet just off your coast. That's normal. That's just, it's something that happens. No worries.
Of course.
Good. Glad to hear it. Glad that we're on the same page. It's an everyday occurrence. I mean, I could fix this and then they might decide to attack it instead, because the AI likes attacking things that are fixed. They see something that's damaged, they get cranky about it, but if you give them a nice fixed thing, even if it's just been fixed, they go back and sack it again just for funsies.
I shall kill you. Then
Luon, are you... What? I mean, I guess you wanted your settlement back, but feels like a lot. Mind you, we are fighting a lot of people at the moment, so I guess it's not really a big issue. You're going for Bastogne again? Yep, good. And you're going for Helmgart again? That's fine. You also lost some Dwarf Warriors during that. I mean, I guess you retook it this time. Unbridled ferocity, overpowering... You know what? Give me some more money. Even though I don't really need it. It's not a big deal. Boom. Helmgart lost. Yeah, don't care. Not my issue. You still own all this? God, you do. You bloody do. My goodness. Right, can we reach this? Not 100% sure. I'm fairly sure, but I'm not 100% sure. So, just... yeah. Can we I don't think we can. I think it's safer to wait another turn than realise we can't reach it. Which would be annoying. Can you actually attack that? Oh, you could attack it. But then you won't be able to give us the lovely... Oh shit, if we build that one. And then more rotflies? Yes. Minus 15 leadership. It's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good. I could send Jeremy Clarkson to attack Leonesi, because they've kind of left themselves right open here. Pyrrhic victory. They will pay a sacrifice. No, they will no, something about sacrifice, and I don't care if it happens. Good. That'll keep them busy. God, who's this guy? Hermit Knight of Malmont. Where the fuck did you come from? I swear to God, the AI... the AI surprises me all the time with just how far it can move sometimes. I don't know, maybe it's got like extra movement speed or something in its army, but you just look at it and go, ah, you can't reach me, and it's like, yeah, no, I can. I can totally do that. In fact, you're safe nowhere here. Okay, you just come over this way. Good, good. Right, let's go and attack the settlement. Yeah, I'm going to pull everyone into this fight, and apparently we're going to be at war with everyone. Fuck it, who cares? Are you... Oh my God, you ran away. What? I thought we were going to have a big ruck here. I'm going to have a big ruck if you leg it. It's barely worth fighting now. Bloody cheek of it. Okay, I'm gonna have to get on my soapbox. I'm sorry in advance, because I'm really annoyed. This siege could have been a lot more interesting, but that army ran away. So now we're gonna have to deal with whatever the fuck this turns into. Now I will say that I do think that sieges in general are worse in Warhammer 3 than they were in Warhammer 2. And the reason I say that is because they made the map so much bigger. And this just makes the experience in general worse. Because I will say I do think the maps are more interesting, right? I think that this is a much more interesting experience to fight on, but I think there are several issues. but it's certainly more interesting than the previous battles we had where everything was very flat, right? I like the raised stuff. I think this is all fine. I think that's great. But you know what I do? Okay, here's what I mean. There's stuff going on the walls here, but we're trying to smash through the gates. The Rottweiler's dealing with that. We'll worry about it. First off, right, get rid of this. Right, make this the battlefield. Okay, so we've got this area here. So this is like your first sort of like staging ground. You've got the wall, first staging ground. Then you've got a choke point. You've got some good defensive positions here, right? Get rid of anything past here. Right, just cut it off there, right? That's fine. So you've got this area up here. That's quite a good choke point there. Get rid of this. Basically, you want it so that the attacker has to grind. Right, the defender has a big advantage. If the defender is heavily defended, it's going to be a real slog to get through. That's what sieges should be. Instead, I'm only going through the gate, and the reason I'm only going through the gate rather than using arse ladders is because if I use arse ladders, everyone will try and path up the wall for some reason, which is bullshit. So we won't be using arse ladders. I mean, the fact that arse ladders exist at all is potentially rubbish, but it certainly makes walls significantly less useful. And then the fact that if you use arse ladders, you have to... I mean, in effect, they've nerfed the arse ladders, because if you use them, it's a nigh on impossible to actually get into the city any other way, which is a bold strategy. I can't tell if that is intentional or not, but it certainly does mean that you're less likely to use them, or at least I am. So, I mean, I guess that might be a win. But the walls are impossible to defend, right? They're almost immediately overrun. As soon as the enemy army's at the walls, they're overrun. That's it. So the actual window of using the wall is so small as to be almost worthless. So then you're in the city. Now the issue is that if you're the defender, you can potentially try and use choke points. And I mean, that is probably what they should do. If I'm attacking this direction, they've got effectively 2 choke points they can defend at. The AI often attacks in multiple locations, in which case you've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4 to defend. But realistically, you're probably going to want to pull back to the central, but then you'll lose the key building, so you could do 1, 2, 3. You're still at 4 entry points, but maybe 5 over there as well. You're spreading yourself too thin. If they push in any direction, they're going to break through, and then it all goes to pot. So it's almost like, what's the point in defending? But if they did defend in 2 places, they would actually be able to hold this fairly well. We have broken through when I'm running Rampage. This battle just takes a long time, not because this battle was difficult, but because it's hard to hunt down all the units that won't break, basically. That's why this battle took so long. So instantly, if they held this, they'd probably be okay. But whenever I defend on the AI will never attack a heavily defended settlement unless it's with overwhelming odds. Like wildly overwhelming. Unless they're attacking with like 3 stacks, they will never attack a major settlement with an army in it. So you almost never fight that battle. Now I do remember back in, I think it might have been Warhammer 1, I fought a battle. It was actually really, really cool. I was playing the vampire counts, and Grimgor attacked me. I think it was Grimgor, and he had Wars with him. And it was like 5 stacks of orcs v my stack in the city and the city garrison, and that was actually a really cool siege. Like I really enjoyed that. It was close. It felt like I had units. I could move them into. Like I had reserves, right? I had my front line. They were defending the wall. I had units behind it. They could then hold the back, and I would be sending units into wherever they needed to be to plug gaps in my line. It was pretty close, but eventually we managed to beat them out, and that was great. Right, that was a really cool siege, and I really enjoyed it. That is the only siege in Total War that I can remember, in Total Warhammer that I can remember. Pretty much every other siege has been incredibly generic, which is a real shame. I think pretty much all like basically this point I've won. It's just that the reinforcements have yet to come into the city. And they're sort of like there's a couple of bolt throwers here that are facing this direction for some reason, and yeah, I do like the blue effects around these. I don't know what you call this, but it's in a few games, and I really like it when they have like an outline, like a magically outline. I just think that's neat. Anyway. That is the only siege I can remember in Total War Warhammer. Which is bonkers, isn't it? Like that, from Warhammer 1, that was my favourite siege in the series. How have they just made it worse each time? And I think the only reason I enjoyed that one is because it felt doable. Like, the AI was throwing a lot of stuff at me, but I had the capability of defending it. And the AI is almost never that... I think the greenskin AI in Warhammer 1 was pretty aggressive anyway, so it would attack stuff that it might not necessarily be able to win. And I think the AI in Warhammer 3 is something better than it used to be. But yeah, so like this one, the army's buggered off, which leaves us with this very unsatisfying experience. And in general, the sieges are kind of... which is why I tend to auto-resolve them, to be honest. Unless I have to fight them, because the auto-resolve is going to be, you know, really mean to me. I just auto-resolve them, because the sieges are almost never particularly interesting. Which I think is a huge problem with Total War, and a problem I do not think they have an answer for. I do not think they know what to do to sieges to make them better. At this point, it's probably just a lost cause. And there's a lot of issues with Total War, and I will say that I do love this game. It's my favourite game to play, but I think when you play a game this much, you can see, like, you see the Matrix, right? I can see all the problems with this game because I play it so much. And a big one definitely is the sieges. Like, they should be a big part of the game. I think the minor settlement battles are significantly more interesting, and they just nerfed the shit out. Are you okay? What? Have you found a hole? Mate, this isn't Minecraft. What the fuck are you doing? You're not a dwarf. You're not digging a... Get the fuck out. I like how the horse... Jesus Christ. Okay. That's it. Go around the hole. Yeah. Yeah. Good. You do that. Good. Okay. Good. That's fine. That is fine. And now we just need to hunt down the last remaining units, mostly the reinforcements, because the reinforcements, I think, are on a different balance of power meter. I think the enemy garrison has broken. The reinforcements, though, because I haven't actually killed any of them, are still here and fresh, and I just need to go around and chase them all down and rip them all to pieces. But otherwise, this battle is basically over. At least the sea's there. At least you can see the sea, kind of. So at least it is a port city, which is what it should be. Unlike Altdorf. Well, there we go. I do need to actually raise our settlement. You know what? I'm quite cross about this, actually. I'm quite cross because, like, that was their one and only settlement.
No.
Well, it is, Sarah. And I don't know what running away did for them. Total War is a game that feels like it really tries to not give you the battles that you want. It wants to give you the battles, but then it tries really hard not to do that. The AI is... I mean, look, you just ran away. You legged it. First sign of trouble, you booked it. And for what reason? I thought that would be quite a fun final battle, and instead... she's just wandered off. I guess we'll just bop you. There we go. Maybe if we've got... yeah. And then we can do you. And Cathek is dead. And instead of a big cool siege, we just mopped him up after the case. Why Total War? Why the fuck would you do that? Oh, we got a scintillating shield. Okay, cool. Well, not any use, but there we go. Never mind. Cathek is dead. And so... oh, because we need to actually own Cathek. done? Tick, tick. Oh. Because we also need Mistnar. Well, to be honest, I feel like would be a bit anticlimactic. I think we've won. We got the short victory. +3 capacity for all heroes. Whoop-de-doo! What will I do with my bountiful heroes now? Well, never bother recruiting them. Cool. God, my problem with Total War is every victory always feels like such an anticlimax. It feels like you spend so long ticking off the boxes and it's never worth the effort, is it? Fuck my life. There was one campaign I fought, which I think was the Alariel camp. I think it was my first Alariel campaign in Total War Warhammer 2, where the final battle, I ended up fighting all of the Chaos armies with a couple of my armies at a choke point, and it just felt great, right? That final battle and then the victory screen, you're like, yes, that felt really fulfilling. I got the big fight, and it was completely organic. It wasn't forced. I didn't fight a quest battle to do it. All of the Chaos armies were in one place. They attacked me, I think. They attacked me, we had a big fight, and it just felt really good. It just felt really good, and I don't know why Total War finds it so hard to do that shit. I think part of the reason is that the AI is so scared. I mean, it's certainly better than it was, but the AI is so scared of fighting the player, it doesn't want to fucking do it. If I tried that now, I think the only reason it managed it was because I had two, I think they were pretty good armies, but they weren't my main stack, right? If I had my main stack there, I don't think they would have attacked me. But it's like, but that would give me what I want. And I don't understand why the game struggles so hard against giving the player a fulfilling experience. I don't know why they work so hard against that. It makes me genuinely quite cross because I don't think it's that hard to do, and there's a mentality at CA that the AI just needs to just skirt around the player at all costs, and I don't understand that. I genuinely cannot wrap my brain around why the fuck they do that. It does make me think that maybe we could just go back to the Risk style map, and maybe that would be better, because if they can't get the AI to work on the... They have been trying to get the AI to work on this style of map since Rome 2, and they have never achieved it. Not Rome 2, Rome 1, there we go. Rome 1, since Rome 1, they've been trying to get it to... and it's never fucking worked. They've never managed to get it to work. And if they can't do it, then fucking don't bother. If it's that hard for you, don't fucking do it. Because I really love this game, and I like the fact that we can have our little guys moving around. But I'm going to be honest, there's so many issues with it that... I mean, like, just embarkation and disembarkation. I feel like that's a whole fucking mess, because sometimes your movement refreshes and sometimes it doesn't. Like, what goes on there? It's just this weird... Like, it would be... If you just had big blocks on the map and you were like, I will move my armies over here and then hit end turn and see, surely that's, at least you know you're going to get the fights that way, rather than hunting for enemy armies around the map, which is really quite frustrating. I mean, you know, maybe they could get it to work. It would just, I just don't know why you ran away. What was the point of running away? You're going to die anyway, right? Your faction's dead. It's in our city. Give me a fun fight. Don't fucking run off to the middle of the sea and then die later. What's the point in that? What does that achieve? Nothing. And it just comes down to the AI being... I don't want to say bad, but just annoying. The AI is annoying. I don't know why they made an annoying AI. Why would you do that? Surely that's the you don't go into AI to make it as annoying as possible, do you? Because it feels like the Total War AI is just annoying. It just wants to attack your undefended settlements, skirts around your main armies because don't want to fight them, unless it's got like lightning strike or something, in which case it'll do its best. Or if you're fighting Skaven and they got ambush and they know they get the ambush. They've managed to make a really annoying AI. Not a difficult one, just an annoying AI. Anyway, there we go. That's me getting off my soapbox, finally. And I think we'll call that campaign complete. Tick. Job done. We could go and take Mistnar, but to be honest, it'd just be me ending the turn and going over there and taking the settlement, which not really that interesting. So we'll tick that one off. I will have a poll for whether we do want to do the Blood Dragon mod, because it's quite a big mod. It's got a lot of stuff going on, but we might not have time to complete the campaign before the next DLC. Maybe, although at this rate, like, fuck my life, it's been, what are we looking at, 7 months since the last DLC? So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, at one point they did say they were going to have, like, they were planning on 3 DLCs a year. Well, that's not fucking worked, has it? We'll be lucky to get 2. I think we'll be lucky to get 2 this year. Very lucky, because I genuinely think we're going to be a 1 DLC year. I think genuinely it's going to be a... Fucking killing me here, CA. You're fucking killing me. Do you know that? Anyway, with any luck, they will announce the next Total War game in December. So fingers crossed. I think that's probably... We're going to have the DLC, and then that's going to be their next big announcement. It's going to be the fucking next Total War they're working on. Jesus, I hope that comes soon, because... Luckily, modders are keeping the game alive. God bless you, modders. God bless you. You are needed more than ever. So, anyway, so I'll put the poll up. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next campaign.